What's good, chat? What's going on? And welcome to another stream. It's me, your boy. We're playing some more Hogwarts Legacy. I hope everyone's doing well. I see Dom up in here and I see my Becky, my baby. I hope you guys are well. Ow, I just scratched my leg and I scratched it a little too hard, I think. Just tearing myself apart. We had some interesting stuff at work today. That's maybe concerning. Oh, Dom, if you like the pre-stream jams, if you do, I think it's exclamation mark. It's either exclamation mark hype or exclamation mark hype playlist. That's the link to the playlist I use for my pre-stream stuff. And then there's another one called chill playlist, which is like the calmer sort of like. All the girls said they'd given one of the managers a right bollocking for how he speaks to me. They was having a right go at him. Oh, really? There you go. And there's another one called chill playlist, which is like more chill, like lighter.
They popped out of the snow!
Beats.
Like daisies!
What is it, lo-fi beats to chill and study to, or whatever. It's not that, but like, same vibes. Thank you for the raid host. Oh, I appreciate it. What's good, though, is that both of those playlists are completely royalty-free, so you can use them for streaming and YouTube or whatever else you want to use them for. Damn, George, getting raided on stream, door getting bashed down, and it's you. The whole time. It was just you. You're a raid of one.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I don't know, does it? I certainly don't know. Oh, I have to save someone's... This lady has a unicorn friend.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat.
Yeah.
Sounds as if she's in trouble.
I know this. FBI, help it up! It's me, bitch! I feel like if you heard "it's me, bitch," you probably wouldn't open up. You'd be like, hang on. Hang on. That doesn't sound very, by the book of you, officer. Not that they do things by the book a lot, to be honest. I'm trying to seat myself in the middle. I feel like I'm slightly off. Alright, let's bounce.
Revelio.
Revelio. No dog bogs. Not today. George, I'm gonna become an FBI agent now just to prove you wrong. Find your address, break your door in and say those exact words. Thinking I'm joking, you wait. One day, boy. Hey, listen. Don't threaten to break my door down. I don't want it. Okay, well, they didn't sound very happy or healthy. Oh, they're these little zombie dudes. The inferi. Because they're inferior. Oh, got him. Damn. Ooh, little loop-de-loop. Top it off, I won't pay for the door damage. Unacceptable. Unbelievable. Like you don't even care. What's down there? What are you? Is that a dog bog? That's a dog bog. It is. It is indeed a cotton grass dog bog. I've got to go and find this unicorn lip. Two of them here, apparently. How do I know which one's which? How do I know which one's the one I'm here for?
Hazel must be here somewhere. Come on, Hazel.
Why would you say that loudly like that? Hazel?
Revelio.
Neither of you are Hazel. Just normal ass unicorns. I'm looking for a shiny one. That's Hazel. Okay. This is fine. Don't panic. Nobody panic. We just need to simply freeze you. Glacius feels so funny to use as like the capture. It really works, but it's so funny.
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
Okay, I'll let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe. I guess. What? No, she's mine. I think I got my new favourite pickup line today. I might not go down in history, but I'll go down on you. Love that. Ugh. Excuse me.
Revelio.
I loved it so much that I sneezed about it. I hate that you can't just fly.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I get it, but it's also like, come on. Bless you, George. What are you, allergic to cringe? I mean, maybe. Maybe that's it. No, I have been a little bit under the weather this week. I've been a bit sneezy, a bit of cough and cold type stuff, and yeah.
Did you find my pointy pony?
I did.
Madame
indeed.
Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend, Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
Yes. For a fee.
We're both fine, and I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved
Yeah, what up,
and
Andrew?
thankful that you'll
Revelio.
take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you?
You can come visit her,
Take good
Maybe.
care of Hazel now.
I guess. Don't tell this guy nothing. He's a snake.
No.
Andrew Tate in the chat, top G. Ooh, I wouldn't class Andrew Tate as a top G, honestly. Hello, Hartley. Got them top G vibes. And if we do class Andrew Tate as a top G, then I wouldn't want to be a top G. I want to be the opposite of that. Andrew Tate's a cunt. Pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. We share the same feelings about him, it sounds like. Look, a wooden maiden. I'm not even 100%. You're not in the top 100? I don't believe that. I just don't believe that. You're here, you must be. Wait, the top 100 or like 100% top way? I think that took a second to settle. If that's what you meant. Took a second to hit me. That's what he said. Well, I'm gonna go drop off my unicorn, which is a weird statement. I can admit that, but it is what it is. I am going to drop off my unicorn. I can't lie about it. Doopy doop, doopy doopy doo. Aye, we're back. I didn't even realise we had gear to identify. But I took a chance.
Dig
Jesus, Deke, that was very loud in my ear. Deke thinks... Listen, Deke, we don't always need to know what you think. These fucking glasses. Look at that crown. This Andrew is the real
Proud
top
of all
G.
the potions you've brewed.
With that prime sub. The toppest of G's. Right, significantly increased damage by all plants. We need to put that one across onto... Here we go. Sweet. Sweet. Andrew Tate be like, where's your Bugatti? Meanwhile, this Andrew be like, bitch, where's your crown? True. Also, I think we could ask Andrew Tate where his Bugatti is now, because he's pretty sure he had it taken off him. What gender? That one's a lady. I don't know whether to like drop one of these, because we've got Hazel the unicorn. I don't know whether to drop off like to take out
Everything's all right now.
this other unicorn. We're putting Hazel. Of course, we're putting Hazel. Sorry, Hazel. It was an accident, Hazel. Hazel. I always do that. I always forget to change my spells over. And just accidentally attack an animal. I think by mistake. You beast! I always do it. I literally always do it. Not on purpose, but it happens. It was an accident. Here you go. Oh wait, Hazel, you've already eaten. You need a brushing. When did you eat? Oh wait, I'd literally just fed you. That's when you ate. That poor unicorn. Whenever I hear about Andrew Tate, all I think is, tell me you have no game without telling me. Cut its horn off and sell it. You actually get its hair. If you look after it, you can get the hair that it like sheds to sell. But no, we don't be cutting the horns off. Like hippogriff feathers. Who? Andrew Tate would do that, true. If the only way you can get women is traffic, then you should probably quit and date them. And if you hate women so much, as much as you seem to say you do, then just say you want to suck dick, bro. It's fine. No one's judging you for that now, you know. Look at that hippogriff go. There's a jobber knoll here somewhere. Not entirely sure. Yeah, I have no idea where it is. Oh, I can find it if I do this, I think. Select. Oh, it's up there. Hey buddy. Moving up here. Oh, you're over there. I see you. I see you, friend. Little brush. Becky Tate has lots of games spawned in and his hair failed to render in. Jeez. Jeez. So here's the thing. There might be a page here that I've missed, and I might know where it
I've
is.
always said that travel broadens the mind.
It's here.
Confringo! Accio!
I could make so many jokes about his hair alone or lack of. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with being bald, but it is quite funny that he says it's a choice, but then where his hair's grown back in through being incarcerated and not being able to be shaved, it's clearly showing where his no, he lost his hair. That wasn't, well, I mean, I guess it could have been a choice, like, once you're losing your hair to a certain point, you can make the choice, right? But I got 149 out of 50 now. Which I think is all of them, because the one I'm missing is the one that's out here that loads of people said you can't find. Someone used Revelio on him and his hair still didn't appear. He legit shaved his head because of daddy issues. You're like, this isn't one of the jokes. He just did. Alright, so I think I've got all the things here. Because it says 149 out of 50, but it sounds like people seem to be saying that one's like bugged. And if that's the case, then we're good. We're Gucci. Then what I do want to really quickly do is go to Hogsmeade. Because I want to sell things. And I'll probably sell that extra unicorn that we got. Because we got Hazel now.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, did you want to... It is wonderful to see you back here.
She was like, oh, did you want to watch me
Perhaps
practice?
today you
No,
have
not
something
really.
you'd like Penny to sell for you?
Yes, Penny. That.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Thanks, Penny. Always a pleasure. Yeah, it would be fun to be able to fly around Hogsmeade, but then I also see that by putting you on the ground, it forces you to explore it on foot, and there's something like wrong with that. Like, that's cool too. But actually take it in a little bit more and be in it, which I'm sure that's what they
Come
want.
in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad hide.
They probably don't want you to just like, you know, just easily fly and do what you got to do and get out, and then you don't.
Products might
like,
you be looking to acquire?
Obviously, that can be nice, but then it's like, okay, but you feel like you're not really taking it in. Thank you for
I'll
the
not mind
hydrate.
seeing you here again.
So-
Consider yourself welcome.
Thanks, lady. Yeah, it's snowing. It's so nice. There's such a sense of like place in this game, I think. I also have a little bit of this Rubicon at the moment. It's black cherry and raspberry flavour. Anyone watch the new John Wick? You know, I've never seen any of the John Wick movies, which probably is
That
blasphemous.
relic is the key to
A
saving
lot of
Anne.
people,
I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
a lot of people will probably chastise me for that. Because, yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I've actually never seen a John Wick film. I know it's bad. I know it's bad, but I've literally never watched one. I would watch it. It's not like I've chosen not to kind of thing. It's just that I just haven't. Sebastian has a plan to talk to Anne without Solomon knowing and wants to meet me outside the hamlet. A fun fact, all 4 of his movies combined totals his kills to 439. Goddamn. Goddamn. I saw there was a theory that, like, he's traversing the 9 layers of hell, or 7 layers of hell, or whatever it is. And I was like, oh, that's a cool sounding theory. Like, without knowing anything else, it's just like, yeah, that sounds cool. Who shall I go and help next? I mean, I'm right here. Maybe I should go and help Natty, and Poppy, and Seb. I have not seen the new Shazam, and in fact, I also haven't seen the other Shazam. I heard the first one was good. I actually heard the second one's not bad. Well, actually, I don't know if I heard that. I've heard lots of mixed things about the second one. Do you mind if I say a sentence which I think was fucking hilarious? It's not even close to a swallow, just a funny quote. No? I don't mind. The first one was shit, the second was amazing. Interesting. Because I heard a lot of people quite like the first one, and then the second one's getting all these mixed feedback. I think, or it's just not... Actually, I think I've heard that it's good, but not a lot of people have gone to see it, so it's not doing well sales-wise because of the way, like, obviously Marvel stuff is all connected, but the DC stuff is all a bit all over the place. Like, they were trying to do the Marvel thing where it's all connected, but they haven't really done that, so then they're kind of rebooting it as a universe, and so it's like some of this stuff people think is obsolete. Like, you know, what's the point of seeing it when I'm not going to get a satisfying conclusion or whatever. But it can still be appreciated. No, I like the actor. I like him as an actor. Zachary Levi, quite like him as an actor. I liked him in Chuck. Chuck's really good. If you've never seen Chuck, the TV series, it's really good. And it's the guy who plays Shazam. Like the adult Shazam, like when he's the superhero versus like the kid that turns into him. A legit quote from the movie was a kid obviously yelling, "Taste the rainbow, motherfucker!" Brilliant.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
No, not really. I just slept. Yeah, I mean, an end to Harlow sounds quite final. Don't know if I am ready for that, Natty. If I'm honest with you. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Let's do it. Okay.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
True that, but you're probably going to get in trouble anyway. You definitely wouldn't want you near them. Where can I find them?
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Okay.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own.
Okay.
We simply need to know whatever they know.
Know what they know, gotcha.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
What does that mean? Yeah, if you haven't seen Chuck, I highly recommend it. It's real good. It's funny. It's got good. I was about to say good humor. That's the same thing. It's quite funny. It's got good music, is what I was going to say, and it's just good vibes.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Further upstairs. In the little secret room? Oh no, she's just hanging out here.
Isco, what have I done?
Hello?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
Oh,
What do
God.
you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Have you given him any information about Gringotts?
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why does that woman look like she got stung in the face by a wasp? She's just a little bit chubby cheek, that's all. She's also very pale, which is saying something coming from me. I'm extremely pale. The help he wants is not the help I can give. Sus.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow.
Okay.
I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
The daisies?
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe.
That's how she
Knowing the
knows.
lengths
She's
that
like, he
Harlow
would
will go
never
to is
trample the
helpful,
daisies.
albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I mean, I'm in danger, regardless, to be honest. Mrs. Ray, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now
Just
to
took
find
her
Mr.
drink.
Bickle's other two friends.
Chugged it.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to
Thank you.
help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
Voldemort?
I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months.
So now he's blackmailing
We
me
haven't
about it.
told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened
Old
so
McBaldy is in
quickly.
this game?
In an instant, he took a very expensive
No, he's
scarf
not.
from
This
the
is set
counter,
100 years
pocketed
before
it, and
Voldemort. But he said
smiled.
you know who, so...
He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this
You're in
bodes
trouble.
well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
No nose, big head, long face, looking no haired fool. Get food, scrub. Get good, but also get food.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous.
Okay.
As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
Wait, if
Ask
I
of Mr.
find
Bickle's friends.
if I find Rosie's letter, I mean, where would I find it? Where would I have to find it? My controller vibrated extremely aggressively. And I was really confused. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Revelio.
I don't know if I can find it or whether he means like if I find Harlow and he's got it, then I can destroy it. Guy looks like he'd walk into a barn thinking he'd found relatives. Jeez. Why you gotta do him like that? Agabus
Agabus
Filbert.
Filbert must be around here somewhere.
What a name, by the way, Agabus Filbert.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your
Excuse the
dealings
fuss,
with
guys.
Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
I mean, speaking out would have been a good idea, but then also, by not speaking out, like, that guy died, so... Like, and he was the one trying to build up it, so...
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But... perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what
Also, Ugly
happened?
Dobby said no
Before
when
my
you offered the sock.
extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away,
You don't know where
she
that
had
sock's
just
been.
completed a
You
small
know what
book
you used
of
that for.
poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Sweet. No further questions,
Harlow
I
does
guess.
not like people talking, as you already know.
Yep.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Natty. Got like stuck. If he can't even get a nose, we know what else he can't get. Laid boy. Fuck's sake. Book thief, you say? Shook to your core, you say? Consider my timbers shivered. Consider my timbers shivered, my good man. Return to the meeting spot to update Natty. Is she there? Natty? Natty?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Ooh, there's Natty. She hasn't come back. She's just dead. No, let's not even joke about that. I don't want Natty to die. I like Natty. Natty's chill.
The tales of Beetle the
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Hello, have you seen my friend Natty? Just drink this. Put the hog's head. Go out the back, if you don't mind. I thought she was going to be down here. Because that's where the marker was, but...
Revelio.
Yeah, what's this? A wand? Oh no.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this.
Oh yeah.
She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
I forgot she can cast without it. She's a genius. Oh yeah, here's the footprints. Oh, it's inside. I was just in.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Excuse me. One, what a thing to say. Two, you don't look like the sort of person where that came out of your mouth. And three, did you see that? Oh, it's like the platform 9 3/4 thing. This is the way to their secret hideout. I know it. Jeez.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Need that clip.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Disappeared quicker than Voldemort's parents.
Revelio. The hidden door.
I mean, it wasn't much of a secret entrance, was it? Considering.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Ching.
Revelio.
Ching. Give me them coins, motherfucker. There wasn't much of a secret entrance. Like, I'm sure any wizard could have figured out, like, Accio these
I'd better
things.
be sure I'm not seen.
I feel like.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend would be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Stupid would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Don't know what my beef is with Voldemort. He probably had his nose where it don't belong. Oh, actually. Oh, never mind. I mean, maybe he did. Maybe that's how he lost it. Maybe he did have his nose where it didn't belong, and that's what happened to it, you know? There's a couple of optional objectives. You like me an optional objective?
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him?
Was it upper or lower Hogsfield that we raided last week?
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
You're as dear to me as
No,
Aubrey.
you don't have to feel
His voice
intimidated
foretells
by
the
my
coming
feats.
rain. Oh,
We
this
can't
is
all
the
be as gifted.
Book of
This is her
poems that was
poetry book.
taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Am I just saying this out loud? Yeah. Just. Also, this guy's so close to me.
Take what I want.
Revelio.
I may go to Hogsmeade later.
You can learn a lot from weather, though, can't you?
I ain't allowed back in Glad Rags on account of my light fingers.
Stealing from Glad Rags, bro?
They don't
Clothes shop. Just say you can't afford clothes,
Can't
bro.
say I blame them what I've done.
Gotcha, bitch.
Revelio.
Gotcha, bitch. Man's good with his fingers. Apparently so.
Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time you locked her up.
Petrivicus Totalis. Revelio.
Petrificus Totalis. But what? You heard me. You heard him, mate. He said what he said.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
I get her. I can get up here.
The fog blinds us to some degree. Nonetheless, we have good spoils for our efforts.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time.
I was hoping I could get up there so I could get her. Us gamers, hand coordination on point.
What times than I can count?
Revelio.
Defending themselves.
Has your brain been infested with bundemans? A maneuver like that could have got us killed.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head.
Petrivicus Totalis.
I'll just go now.
Got her. I got her. She was the dangerous lady. That's what they call them, right? Dangerous ladies.
There's trouble afoot. Someone messing about?
Don't flatter yourselves down. There's my review, you guys. Straight from the lady herself.
Revelio.
Brave? I'd say we know who to leave at home minding the oven. Oh, so tired.
Chest.
Revelio.
This is where I need to go. Ooh.
Revelio. Revelio.
How do I get up above where I'm at now? There's stuff up there.
Hey,
No, it's through here, I think.
students these days, so full of themselves. Suppose that's what we're counting on, isn't it?
Revelio.
Hey, I found it. My darling Otto, I've read your last letter over and over, and I'm certain to read it again each hour until we're able to meet.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
Sweet.
He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Okay, so do I destroy it? Goose? Goose indeed.
It's exhausting, standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for it.
I've matured so well over the years.
We should speak to her again.
Revelio.
Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Goose.
Tell us.
Die for that. Expulso!
Confringo. Confringo.
Flash of inspiration. You will pay for your deed.
Stupefy.
Not that!
Dependo. Glacier.
No! I'm freezing.
Confringo.
You're not freezing.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hey, wow, you drew it? That's nice, Becky. Well done. Hell yeah. Thanks, though you didn't know what it was. I mean, it might be quite small.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Decided to go back and murder these guys. I went too far. I've gone too far.
They don't seem to care for me in the Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them after all I've done there. Shut up, dude. You're so cool.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
Revelio.
When he goes back to the bar, I'm going to petrificus his totalis. You know what I'm saying, chat?
You've been straying from your instructions. Don't interrupt me. Mind yourself. Understood?
Petrificus totalis.
I got chased by a goose once, thought it'd be a good idea as a kid to try sneak up on one and scare it. It very quickly backfired. It sounds like something that would very quickly backfire, to be fair.
Loud as a troll you are.
Yeah, is that true? Is that the case? Well, guess what? Surprise, bitch. And killed with Expelliarmus.
Revelio.
A non-lethal spell. That'll be at least a bit embarrassing, I would think. Can you imagine if you're in a big fight and you died and it was like, oh, what did they use to kill them? And it's like, oh, they used Expelliarmus. Saw me zooming past my grandma on a little scooter. Good times. I miss those times.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Natty? In here?
Revelio.
There she is.
You found us.
Wait.
I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Over here. I need your help.
Oh, shit, it's the other, the ladies. Is it her son got kidnapped or whatever? Oh no, husband.
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been
He
abducted.
looks young.
You spoke with my wife.
Not that Daisy didn't.
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this.
Uh-oh.
Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Sense?
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Where is it? Do I get like a ding or a little highlight?
I can tell.
Okay, what if I light the fire?
Revelio.
So I could try. Somewhere in this room, he says.
Revelio.
Oh. Is it in there?
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there. Alohomora.
It's interesting because there was another quest where, well, it was a side quest. Well, actually, this is a side quest too, but it was like you had to find someone's wand, but I found it before I found them, so then it was like, hey, I already have it. But I don't know if you could have done that on this.
Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Fair enough. Nothing happened. You made it sound like it was going to be some badass thing.
Revelio.
Literally nothing happened. Okay. Hi, Natty. Me, your friend.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
What
My
about me?
pleasure. And thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
We owe our lives to your bravery.
You wouldn't be free if it
I
wasn't
may
for
be
me.
too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Okay. They called for backup? Because they definitely killed all of them on the way in. Nope, they're dead. I guess if you'd have snuck all the way through, which I almost did. You want to know the best quote I've heard so far? Sure. Sure.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
I don't think it's going to go that smoothly. I'm going to say anyway, life is a waste of time. Time is a waste of life. Get wasted all the time and you have the time of your life. Wait, how is she just here? Did you
Natsai
organize
Onai.
for her to come
I
here?
should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two
And
of
the
you are
shop
safe.
thing. Remember the shop thing we did together?
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders.
True.
In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Okay. The authorities haven't been much help. Jeez, imagine.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, You may wish to speak with your mother about this before
Yeah,
I
Becky's
do.
not a big drinker.
My mother will not like this.
Even I'm not a big drinker, but
Thank you again
I'm
for
more likely to
rescuing
get
me.
wasted than Becky.
We shall speak soon.
We shall speak soon. Good talk. It was fun working with you. Alright, chat, who do I go and help next of my friends? I've got Poppy, and I've got Seb, your boy Seb. Seb's all about the dark arts, so I kind of want to go and see him because, but then I feel like I haven't seen Poppy in longer, you know? Vid and audio seem slightly out? Really? That's strange. Nothing should have changed, but let me double check. Yeah, nothing has changed. So, why does that always happen? Nothing changes and yet everything changes. How slightly out? Which one looks like it comes first? The sound or the video? Sound first. What about now? Let me know now whether the sound is first or the video is first or if they're the same. Let me know what you see and what you think. They're the same? Like as in they're still slightly out, or same as in they match? My hat's really wonky. They match now? Okay, so I fixed it. We're saying I fixed it. Sweet. Okay. So you remember before when we had that weird thing where it was like slightly out and I like adjusted it? Well, now I've adjusted what I've done just there is adjust it back to how it was before. It doesn't make any sense. There's a glowy stone there. How is my mother? She is okay. She's sleeping, I believe. She's in bed at least.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
What up, Natty?
At least we're out of the classroom.
Poppy. You're Poppy.
Is this where we're meeting the
Quite
Centals?
like Poppy. I think she's one
Well,
of the
they don't
cool
exactly know
ones.
we're
I mean, they're all
coming,
cool.
so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Am I taking Doll out in the morning? I don't know, honestly. We shall see. They won't like this.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Centaurs are known for being wise.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
Fuck. This jacket dude, why didn't get in the game? Oh. Wait, look at the dog. It's like, I'm not wearing a jacket.
What do you think you're doing here,
were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
They just would murder you? We're literally children.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Ooh. And thanks for looking out for us, homie. I appreciate it.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be?
We want to help.
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Okay. With the herd? Because they didn't seem they were very happy to see us before, and
I don't
they probably won't be
understand.
again.
So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets?
I have no idea.
And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Maybe they're protecting them or something.
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions
don't know if
later.
he's the leader.
I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I
moving on,
find.
George, since when did you look like an elf? I didn't see the screen when you changed outfit. I don't look like an elf. I'm just wearing, these are just my outside clothes. It's just a winter hat, because it's winter. So I can see that you might think the hat looks a bit elfish, but I'm dressed in my winter. Okay, Poppy, so is that it for that quest then, for now? I guess so. They didn't give me an objective. Alright, fine. Well, I guess I'll go see Seb. There's a whole nother, like, area on the map that I haven't been to yet. No, you look like an elf.
I wonder who lives here.
Leaving others without a coat, very selfish of you. Hey, if they don't bring coats, that's their problem, right? That's their fault. If they don't dress for the weather, that's not my fault. I chose to dress this way.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Well, you wouldn't. I think that's kind of the point, to be honest, mate. I think that's kind of part of the reason he's doing it.
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
Okay.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous.
I mean,
and we'll only give this a chance
he
if he's
gives
on
me
board.
the full
And we
vibe
have to keep all of this from your uncle.
that he
if
would
he goes to the
sacrifice me
headmaster,
if
we
needs
could
be.
be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Also, George, if I visit, I consent to watching Lord of the Rings. On one condition, I can cycle the whole thing. I mean, if you want to. If you want to. I mean, I can't... Will you cycle the whole thing? That's a long time. But I need to tell Rob so he can send me. At least the first one.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I
But
shall
of
let
course
you
you
know
can
when the four of
cycle.
us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl.
Okay.
See you soon.
See you soon. Okay, so apart from Natty's quest, the other two were just like a conversation. Funny how some of them are like more of a quest than others. Yeah, I'll have to let Rob know. My interest has been piqued because of the virtual challenges. I do have added, have added the whole journey from the beginning to the end of the whole film series. Oh, interesting. I mean, I'm down. Of course I'm down. Anything. I haven't watched them in ages, so for me, a chance to watch them again is great. But I also have been trying to get you to watch them for ages, so it would be very good. I'm about it. With like 6 medals of all the places they journey through. Nice. And I think like there should hopefully then be like an enjoyment of like experiencing it then. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Like to see you know, where they're going and stuff like that in the movie. I need to get through here. Rob said something about a cave. Ooh, is it through here? This looks dangerous. Probably through here. Oh my god, there's a troll. I feel like it's probably through their camp or something. Because I joined the challenge Facebook, I'm seeing everyone's comments about really enjoying it. What about the Lord of the Rings one?
Revelio.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And like you say, do it alongside it.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be ill.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the...
Tell us.
So far, we should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop.
Just go back invisible. Fortified troll, oh my god. You're a new big boy. I never saw it before because it's in a different section of the challenges. I'm in the bit where it's the real places, but people are saying it takes months to complete. What, the real places or the other one? the Lord of the Rings one. I mean, I guess because you're doing 3... If you're doing the whole journey of their travel, and they feel like it's 3 movies worth, they do travel a long way in the film. So once I've worked through the medals I want, I can do the Lord of the Rings ones. Gotcha. Gotcha. So you're thinking, because you think you're going to want to do the Lord of the Rings ones, you'd like to know more about Lord of the Rings. So you can be into the journey of the workout. And sort of put into perspective, then that can put into perspective the distance for you. So I imagine that's why they've done it like that, is so that like it puts into perspective for you the distances. He was stuck. He was fully stuck. Don't move. Ooh, he moved. Right when I said don't move, he moved. It's like he heard me say don't move.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
And decided not to listen, that is. Not to listen. The medals look cool though. I bet they do. I bet they do. They probably do that sort of challenge because that's the sort of thing that would get someone like me to do it.
Merlin trial.
You know?
Revelio.
That's the sort of thing that would make someone like me try because they're like, oh, that sounds fun. A new message from Otto. The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. But wish me luck. Hey. I didn't take that dude's book back, did I? Didn't he want it back? Who messaged me? I was Natty, wasn't it? Natty messaged me just a moment ago. We've come so far, we should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop halfway. Why not, George, when you have some spare cash? Maybe. Maybe. Grief and vengeance. Oh, where was the new thing I collected? What was this? Oh, and there was a new enemy. Fortified troll. Wait, there was more? There was more than just the fortified troll as a new enemy? Which where? Oh, it was this person I murdered. Bad person. Like, do I take that back to him? Like, I probably should. But I don't actually remember where he was. Like, he's in Hogsmeade, obviously, but I don't really remember where in Hogsmeade. If I'm honest. I know it's probably time period accurate or whatever, but I gotta be honest, I feel like the girl's clothes, I mean, I haven't got very far with my male characters, so I don't know, but from like what I've seen, from my own experience of playing the game, is like, I'm not a big fan of the skirts, and so many of the girls' outfits have skirts instead of trousers. Once I'm done with the challenge pack I'm currently on, American National Parks, I might move on to the mountain pack. That would be cool. The mountains. The Misty Mountains. Chuck down some mallow sweet. And then to simply... I don't know where the other ones are. They're just around? Yeah, just around. You see one down there now. Alright, lady. Move a little bit.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Sorted. A lot of people say they only put half the effort into the female characters they did the dudes, that they really neglected the outfits and animations of the female characters. I saw someone say that, like, I saw something similar, but it was specifically about, like, the faces and stuff like that, about how, like, in the game, in the, like, the live game, Dolly barking. I'll be right back, chat. I might have to go check what's going on. I can hear Dolly barking like a mad dog. It was like in cutscenes the females look fine, but in the game they look weird. But the guys look the same in both. And I think they did a patch recently to try and sort. What's good, chat? I am back. Everything's fine. It's basically what happened was Dolly ran downstairs and was just like barking at the front door, and I went out there and like by barking she'd woken my mum up from sleep. What I thought had happened, because we heard her barking, I thought maybe she's gone out for a wee and she's seen a cat or something, and she's like, you know, but she kept going, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna go check. And then I heard my mum say that she'd woken her up, but she was like, she just ran downstairs and was like barking like for no reason, like in the middle of the night. So I turned the downstairs light on and I went down there, and I was like trying to calm her down. I was like, it's okay, you're fine, like there's nothing wrong. And I looked at the front door and I was thinking, there's nothing there. I looked out the front window, like the kitchen window, and I could see like a van parked across the end of the parking spaces in the front, out the front of my house. And so that was a bit weird. So I was like, maybe that's what's like freaked her out, is someone's parked there and that's freaked her out. Like she just doesn't know why they're there. But it's weird that she can like sense that. Like their hearing's so good that like she can tell that someone had pulled up and parked, like stopped there. And then I was again trying to calm her down. I'm just like cuddling her. I'm like, it's okay, no one's coming for you. You're fine. And then there was a knock on. Then there was a knock on the door. And it was like to sing, what the hell? Dance. Yo, bro, thank you so much for the resub for the 48th month, 48th month anniversary. God
Happy 48th month anniversary.
Yeah, what timing? I was like, then there was a knock at the door. It sounds like I'm telling like a scary story. And then Brooke with the resub. So there was a knock at the door. So I unlocked the lock of the door, but there's a chain on my door as well. So I unlocked the lock and just like opened it enough so that like, but the chain's still holding it. And I was like, hello? And he was like, oh, I have a delivery for Diane Cox, who's my mum. Her name is Diane, and I am George Cox. I feel like most of you knew my last name, but yeah. So he was like, I have a delivery. So I was like, I was like, that's weird, right? Yeah, at 11 p.m. at night. So I was like, still that's weird, right? But I opened the chain and opened the door, and he did have a delivery, and he did have a little signature thing. And I looked at the package and was like, okay. So I signed this little thing, he walked off, and then basically it turned out it was meds for my mum that the hospital and like doctors had like arranged to have sent to her, but they sent it by courier, and they hadn't told her. So, and the couriers obviously don't deliver during like normal times, they deliver like whenever. And I guess they probably can send it at a time like this because it could be emergency medication. You did the classic white person thing and could have been killed, but in the end, like, that medication we needed that medication, like, you know. Yeah, they probably rushed through the medicine because they were like, you know, it could be life or death, it could be important. So I had to do it. I had to do it, but yeah, it was kind of freaky. I was like, okay. I would have shit myself and hid and never opened it. The thing is, like, they don't know that you've got anyone else in the house. They don't know that you've got, like, a dog, for example. So, like, what if, like, my mum was asleep? What if she just didn't wake up? You know? What if it just didn't wake her up? Like, then what do they do? Because I don't think they would leave something like that. So then it's like, what do they just hang around until morning? Like, obviously not, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of bizarre. Yeah, and they didn't say it was coming by courier, so like, there was no reason we would have expected it to arrive either. But how weird is it as well that like Dolly just knew? Like, she obviously didn't know what it was or anything like that, but she knew that someone had arrived outside and that they were gonna come to us. Like, they were there. It's so weird. Dogs are, like, have, like, weird, like, senses. Smart little dolls, yeah. She knew something weren't right. she was like, hang on. Why is someone parking out the front? And like, she could hear that from my mum's bedroom. My mum's bedroom is at the back of the house. So like, how did she know? I had to keep my door locked because of deliveries. I literally just walk in the house without knocking and drop it off. Like, the fuck? Deliveries be kind of dumb. Some of them, like, well, a lot of them as well, like, because it's just their job, they're just kind of like, you know? Like, they're just getting on with it. And, like, you know, some of them have more care than others, but... Okay, anything cool to collect around here? No. Hi, dude. I think you're blocking the way where I need to go. So if you don't mind, like, just like, scooching over or something, would be cool. That's a beach.
Ranrock has fooled you all. Revelio.
Revelio. Ranrock has fooled you all. Revelio. Glad everything okay. Yeah, me too. I would have been so mad at you if I witnessed you open the door at 11 PM. I would have been mad, but I had to. But I had to. Can't walk into someone's house though. What if they have aggressive dogs or something? Well, you just can't walk into someone's house anyway because it's like trespassing. Okay, so now that I have rudely interrupted a story, how is everyone? You're good, Brooke. You're good. I'm doing all right though.
Revelio.
Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you. Shit, we're going through. This is what Rob was talking about, having to go through the mountain.
Mind you,
like a dungeon.
Revelio.
Trificus totalis. So, I'm good, ready for a nap. If there wasn't someone who, after you at the door, George, you'd still get an ass whooping and stuff. Literally, apparently. Just seconded, thirded. Well, I don't think you guys are ready for a nap. You guys are probably ready for bed. The proper sleeps. Just considering the time.
Go and patrol. I've got nothing better to do.
Revelio.
Your friends are dead. Your friends are dead. Friends are dead. Nap time. Everyone have a nap together. What was that noise? This was like... I was ready for bed at 5 PM. I mean, it do be like that sometimes.
Trificus totalis.
Bitch. Get got. Get got. East South Sea Ball. Okay, well, use Brooke's favourite spell. And climb over the rocks. Like
Revelio.
Hey, why does this look like it's going to be a spidery place? With the webs. I don't like it. I'm not about it. It is 5 PM. Okay, it's not a spider. It's fine. Everything's good and fine. Is that bag in the wall? What's going on there? It's not Brooke, it's 11:24.
Revelio.
Yeah, Brooke, get it right. Or leave. Only our time is the right time.
Revelio.
Bro, how do I get this back? It's like under...
Revelio.
I don't think I can get it. I think it's like glitched into the... Fine though. The bag's not like a collectible that you need or anything. Oh, okay. I got it through the wall apparently. It was just some monies. Some moonies.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Revelio. Mr. Tell us.
No witch or wizard could beat you, right, dude?
Revelio.
He's dead. You see the way he flopped over the side? Yawned so hard I broke my rib, or felt like it. Imagine if you actually did. That's why you need spare ribs. That was your mistake, baby. You forgot to order spare ribs. Stylish casual school uniform. Kind of vibes with it, you know? Oh my god. I kind of love that as my school one now. Look at it. Like wintry but also Hufflepuff vibes. Maybe. We'll see. I don't mind this though, to be honest, and I don't mind this. Actually, I think I've worn this one before. To be fair, but this one's new. But it doesn't have much like Hogwarts colour in it, you know, like in terms of like your house. And I do like a bit of house colour in the stuff for the school. Riblets, riblets indeed. I look back over and all I read is riblets.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Revelio.
How do I get in here?
Someone there?
There we go. I knew it was going to be something like that. Periwinkle tailcoat. Did you know you can send someone insane by tying them down and have something dripping water on their forehead every so often to stop them falling asleep, and it reminds the body they're dehydrated. It's a form of torture in Japan used to this day. Yeah, I feel like I have heard of that. Pretty mad though. A lot of places you're not allowed to do things like that anymore. But obviously everywhere has their own rules, but like there's a lot of like obviously rules that kind of cover everywhere, like agreed stuff in the world. You know how like you're not meant to kill or hurt prisoners of war? I mean, people definitely do, but the odd.
Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
Tell us.
Your pals are gone now, but it's just you. Okay, not just you and me actually. There's another dude over here. Looks like he's having a kiss. I don't think he is, but like,
Tell us.
he looks like he's. Oh, Mr. Ogbert.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
True, true. This patrol is worthless. Why are you here?
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Revelio.
Rest in peace, that dude.
Revelio.
There's a tunnel. Is this where I'm supposed to go? I don't think it is. Oh, it's gonna take me down there. Crazy stuff. It is pretty crazy stuff.
Revelio.
I get so much equipment that I collect. I'm just like, you don't even need it. My current stuff is too good. Hey, I made it to the other side, you guys. Coasting along. Visit Voidsea Coast.
Revelio.
A page! You guys. Antique compass. Unfortunately, the fact that this antique Muggle compass was dropped here means the Muggle who dropped it is probably wandering through Wales by now. Look at that, though. We made it to this new area. I feel like John Wick, you can touch someone using those little stirrers.
Revelio.
Oh, this is getting dark, so I'm gonna make a U-turn. Woo, trophy! Oh yeah, woo trophy. There's a thing here somewhere. A travel thing. Blue flame. What happened to my audio then? That was weird.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
What are you up to now?
The Tomb of Treachery? That sounds terrifying. When do we go in? I think the game likes me being near that waterfall. Every time I go near it, the sound goes a bit funky. Balloons! Look at this though, a whole other area that I haven't been to yet. Lovely stuff.
Revelio.
So much shit to explore. There's actually so much. It's kind of crazy. This? Oh, it's the Phoenix Mountain Cave. I'm so sleepy, I need a hug and a snooze. Well, if I can get a snooze in, then hopefully I'll be able to give you a hug soon. I'm gonna drop off now, no worries, dude. Get some good rest.
Betting on the dragon fight?
Wait to see a castle, you say? Have a good night. Well, good night, honey. Sleep well. She does need a cuddle. That woman needs a cuddle. Tomb of Treachery. Have to go there at some point. Let's go to the Merlin trial here. Butterflies as well. Not this whole new area to explore.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Okay, that sound that excited. Good night, my dude. Rest up. We shall see you soon. Okay, that's not how you do that, turns out, guys. So what if I do... Can I... will this work? It will. We're cheating, guys. We're cheating and I feel fine with it.
That's that. Settled.
Not my fault Merlin didn't think about brooms, okay? Not my fault. Is that my problem?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Safe? Absolutely not. Are we going to do it? Yes. George, my legs gains are gainsing. Yeah? You just come to that realization now? Is it because you just checked them out and you're like, how? They're bigger than they were before. They're gainsier than they were before. Hard legs. Hard legs. Ooh, shrivel fig. Shrivel fig sounds like a horrible magical STD that you'd get if you're a man, like it's your testicles. Like, oh, what happened? I got shrivel fig. Really bad. Outstanding balance. Nice. Ooh, Spideys. Spideys, huh? That's what we're doing? We're doing Spideys. Okay.
Incendio! Revelio.
Limited squidgy.
Bombarda! Incendio! Revelio.
Minimal squidge. Didn't mean to do that. There's a cool glory. Oh, okay. Hi.
Glacier. Cinder.
For that combo.
Revelio. Why is this door locked?
Great question. Maybe the spider's locked. Oh, it's one of these.
Incendio. Brilliant. First piece of the puzzle.
The first piece of the puzzle, you say? I don't like the music in here. The rest of me is squidge, but I like it.
Revelio.
That's okay though.
Must be something around here I can climb on.
Your booty be squidge, and I'm about that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. One down, 2 to go.
My little moth friends. I'm not even sure why I'm playing this room, to be honest.
Revelio. Inferi. What are they protecting?
Bro, what? What are you doing?
Fringo.
Man, now you're all vulnerable. Oh god, now you're not all vulnerable. More of you just popped up. Ow. Yes.
Let's hope you stay dead this time.
Let's hope you stay dead this time.
Revelio.
Here's hoping. That's scary though, honestly. They were protecting some silver half-room spectre. Rubbish, basically. What? Is that really what I did all this for? Okay. That was awful. It was awful. I concur. Horrible zombies. Is this where I came in? I thought they were going to be spiders, not zombies. I didn't sign up for zombies. I mean, I didn't sign up for spiders either, to be honest.
Revelio.
I guess what I'm really saying here is I didn't sign up for any of this. I did an impression of the goblin the other stream, and Nick was in here, and I don't think I realised at the time, but he said, oh, George's real voice slipped through for a second there, and I was like thinking, you know, when it like you see the comment. Sometimes I see the comment a while after I do something that like causes the comment, so I'm like, what did I say that made him say? And now I realise he was saying that the goblin's voice is my real voice. The silly voice I was doing for the goblin, he was saying that was my voice. Hey, I love when you hit them with the
You only
Petrificus
have
Totalis,
Ranrock to blame.
and then at the same time manage to grab the thing they drop out of the air before it like lands on the ground. It's so satisfying. Alright. Butterflies, where are you? Take me to the treasure. Take me, butterflies. There's also a Merlin trial here. Good to know.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Where is it? Ooh, treasure. Fell. I fell. I'm falling and I can't get up. Right, did we really have to go like all the way? You do so many circles for no reason. And it didn't have to be this complicated. Let's try straight lines from now on. How far are you going? Like, why did we fly over there just to turn around? Aha, this is going to be it. Little bunch of colourful flowers. Large rugs. I did all that for some large rugs. What lives here? What creatures live here? Oh, it's mooncalves, I think. Mooncalves are adorable. Alright, where are my things for this? There should be a few. These things. A light. I'm only seeing that one right now. Maybe I'm blind. Grabbed that coin in a drive-by there. I don't know what that noise was, but I didn't like it. Alright, well maybe if I activate this, they'll show up when I Rebellio. Sometimes that happens.
Revelio.
I see one.
Confringo.
Wait, is one of them that? Oh shit, okay. That's subtle. Where's the second?
Revelio.
Where's numero dos? Oh, it's around that corner. Okay. feel like I can get a good spot that gets all of them.
Confringo!
Okay. Start from the top game.
Not so tricky after all, man.
Nice. Not so tricky after all. It's funny that this far, no actual main quests have brought me down this way. But there is one now, this one, which is the next main quest that does come down this way. But until that point, none of the actual main quests led down this way. Easy peasy, exactly. Exactly. Just wait. Loads of the main quest down here later. Do I attack the castle, you guys? Iona Morgan. She's an infamous foe, you know. A side quest? Yeah, there's loads of side quests here. Already.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Bro, who are you teaching a lesson? Who is it? I know you ain't talking
Trouble's
about
brewing,
me.
and I'm without my friends.
Well, I'm always without my friends.
Revelio.
But I don't have any friends. I'm not going out there by myself. There's a side quest here.
I wanted this little.
We do love a side quest, honestly. I'm a sucker for side quests. Or a slut for side quests, you could say. The hippogriff thing? I don't know where this is, but...
The location marked on the map isn't far from here.
How do you know?
Revelio.
How do you know? Just get that yeah. I'm gonna pretend I said the correct words instead of whatever the hell I did just do. Well, we got some explosive barrels down here, so what if we like have some fun with them, you know? No, I'm singing. Ready?
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Calamity!
Yep.
The very Totalis.
Yeah, that's what happened. You turned your back for 1 second and calamity happened to you. In the form of Petrificai Totali. Right. Which one of you wants this stick?
Potato!
Whoops.
You may want to move. Afraid.
Incendio! Sendo! Glacier!
Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you nicked.
I didn't nick no goblin helm, mate. Didn't nick nothing, mate.
Your son has say I know.
Yep, that's me.
Dark arts. Careful now. You.
My wand, she said. Yeah, your boy is now my boy. So enjoy that. Hold that. Yeah, what do you mean I'll pay for that? I didn't do anything. Your friend did.
What?
What?
You
Yo, I think he was about to be like, "What did you make me do?" Which I think is really cool.
Revelio.
Like he was gonna, like, effectively mention the fact that I'd made him kill his friends.
Totalis.
Which I think is very cool.
Revelio.
she is. The special. Gotcha. It is. So it's. Here's the thing from me, chat. It's kind of funny and satisfying to do that to them, right? Because they're legendary foes, and I just get rid of them just like that. But then at the same time, like, I almost feel like you shouldn't be able to
for an unaccompanied student.
because because it completely takes away the challenge of an infamous foe if you can just do that to them. But hey, it's in the game.
What have you done?
What have you done?
Revelio.
Wait, they didn't die.
Someone's going to regret.
I've imperioed you. Now do my bidding. Hello? Are you gonna do my bidding? No?
Potatoes! Burn Fringo! Not so tough now, are ya?
Well, I got you the thing.
Get out!
I got you with that thing. And then you were supposed to murder your friends.
You'll pay for that! Levioso!
Yep. I turned her into a chicken. Sorry, imagine that's the way you go. Someone turns you into a chicken.
It's no retreat, will touch gumption.
Dead. You're mine now, buddy. Go kill your friends for me. Murder your friends for me. Look at that one. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Good looking out. Brutal. Yeah, Imperio is so fun. I feel like it's a shame because I feel like they probably had a really hard time choosing what to do with the Unforgivables in this game. Because on one hand, there should be consequence to using them, and I don't know if there is or isn't, but like, there should be consequence to using them. But at the same time, like, they're really fun, so if it's like, you feel like you miss out if you don't get to use them. Defeat your enemies however you choose.
Safer now.
Just made.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Yeah, you keep talking about being alone here, but like, I can't. It's not like I can bring friends with me, girl. It is what it is. We're here. Whether you like it or not, we are alone. Merlin trials down here. Well, at least I cleared that place. Another camp bites the dust, as they say. That one says that.
No! No!
Happening over here. Oh, it's big spider. Gotcha. That one's dead. I didn't mean to Imperio you, but it worked.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio.
That's very true. It isn't my fault you're a deadly great spider, to be fair. Is it, chap? It isn't my fault.
know
kind
a
of
man in
fact.
trial when I see one.
How do you want to do this?
Revelio.
Where are the things? I can only see 2 of them. Is it down here? Is that it? I just saw something. Yeah, it is. That's it. Okay. Cool. Well, in that case...
Lumos.
Back on the broom. I ain't walking up this hill. Come on, man. They have a broomstick.
Lumos.
Brokeback is going to watch Lord of the Rings with me.
Merlin himself would be proud.
They said it couldn't be done. I just need to get Rob to send people now. Well, like I say, at least the first one. I don't think we'll get through 3 in a weekend. Well, we could. Time-wise, you could, but we wouldn't have much time for much else, probably, which...
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda.
That's really
Confringo.
fun.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I was enjoying switching between them, like Confringo, Bombarda, Confringo, Bombarda. Ah, it's behind me. One at a time, yeah.
Bombarda.
Well, to be fair, Rob can probably only send me one at a time.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Because they're chunky to actually, I must sleep, get some sleep, it will be midnight. I'm so sorry, don't be sorry. I'm sorry. Gas to sleep. I love you very much. You sleep well. Sweet dreams. I miss you. Hopefully I might see you this weekend. I still don't really know, but I hope you let me know either way what the plan is. But I hope I can see you. It would be really cool. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Oh my god, there's so much shit. So much stuff to see. Like, it's great, but also, Jesus Christ. I want to get these fast travel spots. House is a bit creepy over here. There's an astronomy table too. That was a cat. I was like, what was that back there? It was a cat. What is this place? It's got creepy vibes, whatever it is. Huh. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any enemies here, so I'm not entirely sure why I'm sneaking. It's just like my default setting.
Always one, isn't there?
Okay.
This time it's not just one, is it? It's the whole lot of us, all falling prey to some delusion what seems to have gripped one of us' minds. That's what happens here, isn't it?
Hey, lady. You sound like you have concerns.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
You think? Okay, I didn't like that. I'm gonna say, gotta be needed to zoom out, needing to be zoomed out. Hold up. There we go. Hydra. Hi, troll. How's things? Troll's just vibing down there. He's like, oh, you know how it is. Troll life, you know. Living that troll life. Doing troll things.
Come to think of it,
And I'm like, yeah, I get it, as if I know anything about troll life. Pop some more balloons and a landing pad. Oh, those balloons over there. This place is actually much bigger than I thought it was. I appreciate the lurk, rookie. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, there's so much, dude. So much. How do we do it? Use Henrietta's map to find treasure. Treasure. I don't like that.
You've made a mistake.
What do you mean? How have I made a mistake? I'm not even on your land. I'm not even on your land, man. How could I have made a mistake? I'm not sure where the place they wanted me to go for the map. I don't know that I would know what that looks like.
It's very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. Right, mate. Because you're so cool and tough. Like the Hogwarts teachers wouldn't destroy you, let alone when the students get involved. Okay, fine, I will climb. I must. I will climb. Boom. Ancient magic, you are mine. There's one in here.
Lumos.
Get out of here, devil snare. And my gear slots are full. What is this? My gear slots are never full now. Except when they are, apparently. Lacerations 3. Not a cheeky little lacerations 3. We're looking pretty solid there on our collections at this point. This is like a weird castle. Jeez. Hold on one second. There you go. I really needed to clear that. So it looks like there's an archway. I don't know if that's the castle. I don't know if that's the castle we saw a minute ago. I really don't know. But I'm very curious. Scrap some of this shit. I've got to scrap some of it, unfortunately. Some of it is real bad. Like, I can't be bothered to sell this. It's so bad that it's not even going to make me much money. I feel like we're quite flush anyway now. Quite a bit of cash. E361. Oh, that one's 99 and I can actually wear it now. I will do that, but not right now. I'll wait until I can go back and upgrade it. I got a good like 22 slots back, so that's good. Part of me would like to find treasure. Transfiguration being able to turn into explosive barrels would be good. I mean, that's pretty sick. Killing an enemy with a Vada Kedavra kills all cursed enemies. That sounds good. So I get the improved Revelia. Enemy struck with Stupefy remains stunned for a longer period of time could also be good. I think I'll only get 3 more points, is the thing. So, I've got to be picky about where I put them. Obviously, this is the 4th, so I can put this one in. But then it gets a little bit trickier. I might get the improved Revelio for my searching. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm going to go Stupefy Master. And then if I get 3 more, I'll go 1 for Dark Arts, maybe that Transfiguration one. And then we'll see. That could be cool. Vibe with that. So the Venomous Tentacular doing more damage is pretty sick. We shall see. Competitive speed. Interesting. Did all that for a robe that I also will not want. What does it look like there? Terrible. Doesn't even look good.
Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Okay.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Should I Levioso it? Is that the idea? Maybe? Bro, out.
Levioso.
There we go. Let me climb on you. Why is she crouching?
That wasn't so difficult.
Ancient magic.
Revelio.
Like, is that a chest I can collect something from? Oh, it's wiggling last, which I don't need. Open that door with my face, but that's fine. Nothing saying we're not allowed to open doors with our face. It says something about castle on a peninsula, and I'm like, but brother, which peninsula? Could be the Maranween ruins. Could be, but it also could not be. Could be like all the way down here, couldn't it? Taken off. We'll clear this bandit camp. Some balloons here. We love a good balloon. Tree here for. I knew it was going to be like that. Oh, spirit balls. Nice. Sweet.
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself lends a veil.
When this clouds go dark is always the best time to strike. Oh, these are like Quidditch goals. People just come here to play Quidditch. Kinda cool. Well, then try it. Jump the screen. Oh, these are those ones you have to light up. I knew there was going to be some of those things up there. Right, but where nearby? Okay, yeah, there are.
Lumos.
Just jumped on top of that one. There's some down the path here.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Can you talk about the castle we're in? Because, like, we've been here, yeah?
Lumos. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Yeah, that one was quite easy, Merlin, if I'm honest. I think your game's kind of lacking.
Revelio.
Oh my god. Not being Fury. What are those things? I don't recognize this tribe. Okay.
Revelio.
I'll come back to you. That trial didn't look like any I've done before.
All flavour of wicked to be had with the dark arts.
Oh, you're telling me.
Better be a beast.
I am a beast. But not the type you think.
Protect her!
Levy. Sender. Glacier. Sender.
Hey.
You shouldn't go about stealing objects stolen by others.
Bitch. Tell me why I should and shouldn't go about
Stole
it.
our hippogriff.
Yeah, I
You're
am.
about to regret it.
Well, am I though? My friends are dead, and you're dead.
And no one to share in my victory.
Control 3. What's Control 3? Significantly increased damage with Ancient Magic Throw. That's good. I do like Ancient Magic Throw. Was something else. Jumper school uniform. It's like terrible levels. Realistically, nothing's going to be better than what I've got unless it's legendary at this point.
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin. Bombarder.
Merlin Bombarder. I know what that means. Merlin Bombarder. Okay, it's Flipendo time.
Flipendo.
Lovely stuff.
Flipendo. That's that. Settled.
Settled. You're mine, Merlin Trials.
Revelio.
Guess we'll go back to where those inferi were. Have a little fun with them. Inferi. Guys, you wanna know the
These folks
secret?
have
though?
seen better days.
You wanna know a secret?
Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda.
You guys, you're not attacking me? No. This is unprecedented. I wasn't expecting it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I feel bad about the murder now, because you're not actually attacking me. Is it starting the trial that makes you attack me, or?
Revelio.
No? I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize. I feel kind of mean now, you know? I feel kind of bad about it.
Revelio.
I've done these trials before. Just did not recognize.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
I guess they just don't care, do you?
Revelio.
I feel bad. So this is why you don't judge a book by its cover, chat. I assumed you were going to be my enemy. They're not. They're just hanging out. They're just living their lives.
Accio. Merlin himself would be proud.
He would, wouldn't he? In theory. I don't know if they're like down or what, but they're not bothered. They're staying in their lanes.
This place has seen better days. Revelio.
That's good.
Incendio.
Sorry if that was mean. I said sorry if that was mean. Like, I think setting someone on fire is mean, regardless. I think there's any like uncertainty about it. Bombarda's kind of mad. Bombarda.
Revelio.
I like how matter of fact she said it. She says it though. She's like, Bombarda. Boom, dead. Instantly dead. Alright, so what do we get? We got Spider Lair. Fun. Phoenix Mountain Caves up here. Hippogriff Den. Diricol Den. There's a Mooncarp Den up here. Aye. Go to this bandit camp and ruin their day.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Betting on Dragonflies is the best decision you've made in years. Well, I don't think that is a good decision. Honestly. I think it's bad.
Scout around Fellcroft for something to poach.
Surprising how many nifflers you could find down there. Mind you, I do have a knack.
Not the nifflers. Not the nifflers.
I know you're there.
But do you?
I shan't be having none of your nonsense.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near.
Show yourself.
You really have no idea? You don't know where I am. Really? Okay. Well, no one said you'd be stupid. Here you are. How did that not kill you, honestly?
I'll have you stewed like a lamb.
Stop right there!
Your friend is stuck.
You'll have to fight it. It isn't Nora. What have you done? I shall get that goblin help.
Can't petrify us all, you know.
No, I can't petrify you. Well, you're right. Which is why I'm going to break it and intimidate you.
Bring down. How dare you do such a thing to me?
I know. I'm mean, right? So mean.
Give it back.
You weren't expecting Crucio, were you, sir?
What have you done?
I think at this point that was a mercy kill.
One less point.
Revelio.
I put him through some serious pain. Poor dude. But he was also a poacher, so I don't know how much of a poor dude he really was. Is this where the hippogriff then is? I think it is. Yeah. So their camp was right above the hippogriff then. The poor hippogriffs didn't stand a chance. Weird they have this massive tent for one thing. But it was an explosive thing, which means Bombarda is stronger. I wonder if this is what Brooke's rocking. Brooke was talking about the explosive upgrades. I can imagine it being really good. And I'll tell you what. Do you know what hasn't really impressed me is Crucio. Crucio's not that good. I'm a little bit disappointed in Crucio. Imperia, however, I like. What I might do is put a thing on that upgrades Bombarda over. Well, it could literally upgrade any Bombarda, Confringo, Defender. It could upgrade any of those over Crucio, because Crucio's not really doing it for me.
Alohomora.
It's a shame, because I want it to be good, Crucio, but it just doesn't seem that great. I think it sort of stuns them more than it does direct damage.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't know if you need to get these treasure vaults for anything, because they're just like random treasure. They don't seem to be any particular important.
This could prove dangerous if Lumos.
This could prove dangerous if Lumos. That's true. Yeah, see, these treasure vaults are always like pointless stuff. I don't think I've ever done one that was worth going in.
Revelio.
I'm on try. I'm gonna beeline for it. Okay. See the start point? Oh, and there's the end. Okay.
Perhaps I'll scout around Belcroft for something to poach.
You good?
Revelio.
Having a bad dream or something? That was weird.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
It's a roly ball one. Gonna need some momentum. Okay, that's not ideal. The fact that it rolled off to the side like that. Well.
Revelio.
Guess I gotta wait for it to respawn now. Right down there doesn't sound happy. Going through it right now. Where's that ball? Down here. Oh, it's still going. Yeah, I think you probably could reset now. honestly. Because I don't think from there we're getting it. I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah, I could be wrong. I feel like from there, it's not going in. What do you think, chat? There a chance? There's a chance it rolls into here from there? I mean, maybe. Can I repair this bridge? If I could, imagine if that was the solution. And I just didn't realise.
Revelio.
These guys are trying really hard to get in here. Kind of adorable. But I'm almost like kind of embarrassed for them at the same time. Well, one of them's trying really hard and the other one's just sort of crying. How did your friends die? How did your friends die, guys? Something happened?
One in minute. I'll check your pockets after you're dead. You'll sod them same Treadwell. Enjoy stealing, hypocrite. You.
You murder your friend. Oh, you killed him. You messed up, you bastard. That was sick.
Revelio.
Pendo Glacius Defender. Made him look silly.
Alohomora.
And now this door he was trying to get open this whole time, I'm just going to open it. Bro, surely they know Alohomora. And another thing I always think is, if in this wizarding world there is a spell called Alohomora that opens locks and stuff, yeah, then like, surely at some point you build a lock that
I should investigate.
doesn't allow that to happen, or
Lumos.
you know, something of that, you know, something like that, because otherwise, oh god, okay, sure, this is fine. This is the first time I've come into one of these vaults and there's actually doing something in here. Something bad, it's not just a treasure.
Revelio.
One of these has got to have something. Otherwise there's no treasure in this treasure vault. It's so bright. Aye. Yeah, the ball's back now. The ball is back in town. The ball is back in town. The ball is back in town. When you need momentum. 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 Did it make it? No. Oh wait, come back. Don't go. You're going down a path I can't follow. God damn it. Who designed this one? This one's cool. This one feels mean. When does the game decide, yeah, you know what, that's not going to make it from there.
Revelio.
Sorry, buddy. It had to be done.
Revelio.
Oh my god. I was kicking ass up there.
Reducto.
I think you pissed him off.
You definitely one of my own. You will fall.
It's a mountain troll. Mountain troll can't fuck around. charged right through.
Trifficus Totalis.
Trifficus Totalis, buddy. Trifficus Totalis. Nintendo, my friend. You good, homie? You fall down. He just doesn't care about football politics. Is it because I knocked you out of like the area where you... Okay. That's weird. But cool. Fine. I said ow. I preemptively said ow.
One less foul hulking brute.
One less foul hulking brute. I mean, that's a bit harsh, you know? He's living his life. Just a creature of the earth, like everybody else. Everyone has to be a foul hulking brute, you know? And why is this not even ironic? Unironic. The hardest of these things to do. God damn it.
Revelio.
Go to this merchant. I think it will be
Who
a new
lived here, I
merchant,
wonder?
but we don't know. It is. Fantastic.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do. The name is Rohan Prakash, and welcome to the oldest shop in the region.
Is that right? How long have you been in business?
Well, I've only been running it a short time myself, but my father ran it for many years before he fell ill.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry about your father.
Oh, he's still around. Would love to be doing what I'm doing. Until he is able, however, I will gladly manage it for the both of us. But for now, a word about your health and safety. I assume you're as concerned as the rest of us about the Goblin Uprising, but our shop can sell you any number of... Please have a look.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Mr. Prakash.
I appreciate your work.
I like that they're trying to characterize the
what do you have
vendors,
to
but at the same time, it's like, I'm trying to get to the vendor.
Please have a look.
Honestly. Aeromancer broom. I'll have it.
An excellent purchase. Thank you kindly for your business.
Got so much stuff to sell you, bro. I mean, I spent 3,000. I've got to recoup that off you now by selling you things that I don't want.
Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Aeromancer broom. Now the only broom I'm missing is the one that I'll get from winning that trial, I reckon. Let's have a look at what the Aeromancer broom looks like. Interesting. You know, they all have their own vibe, and I dig it, honestly. Like, part of me likes the family antique one, because it's got like a darkness to it. It looks like an old school witch, and I think that's cool. The Sky Scythe. quite like our U-Weaver one though, with the twirly end bit. Pretty cool. That one's quite small. Back to being a weaver.
Revelio.
I need to do this Depulso trial. I just want to succeed. Oh no. Sent it off track. Oh, I thought I gave it enough momentum this time. I already thought I'd done it. I thought that was the one. I need my ball back. What happened here? There's a carriage in the river. I don't want to go to the spider deck, but I do want to see it. See where it is. Why? You know? Fascination. Morbid curiosity. I mean, there's absolutely no reason to go to the spiders there. I don't think you can, like, clear them, so to speak. I think that's a thing. So, I'm really sure why we can go and, like, find them. Maybe they're just sort of like to have things in the world that you could, like, you know, you might accidentally stumble into it and then you've got to fight for your life. I got it in the air, yes.
Not so tricky after all, man.
What do you mean not so tricky after all? That one took me the longest of like any Merlin trial ever, probably. That was rough. I just had to push it in the air, turns out. Not so tricky after all. There's a Merlin trial down there. I don't know what's up over this way. Tower tunnel. I wonder if that's where we're going with him. Coastal mine. Marrowing Bridge. Lake. Marrowing. Amber. There's demi-glass statues too. Maybe a few more. Oh, there's a field guide page over there apparently. Okay, we're slowly crushing these areas. You get this Merlin trial, and then there was a blue flame there. And that will probably take us up to the hour, which is probably when I will wrap up then.
Revelio.
This is another ball one.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Just getting all these now. They don't block my way.
Revelio.
Even blocking my way. There we go. Fantastic.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
It could indeed be. I feel like that bridge is going to be held by the goblins. Hey, it's going the right way. Now it's going the wrong way. There we go. Nailed it.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
No, they will not. No matter how much I seem to allow them to do, they'll get the best of me. They won't.
Revelio.
Hey, I really thought this was going to be like... okay, there are goblins on it. It's not here. I guess that's just so that the bit you fast travel to isn't full of goblins when you arrive. But...
When the war is over, goblins will rule over...
Sort of holding this pass though. It's actually almost quite impressive. Goblins up here. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh.
You can't stop for a minute dying, are we? Snap one. And connect. Yeah, you. Who's there?
I love how they whisper Imperia. I'm not going to have to do anything else. Let them handle each other.
Utterly pitiful display. That was unimpressive. How dare you use that spell on me?
I got involved there. Fire spell.
Spells gloss. I should have been here. Is that the best you can? Unforgivable.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio.
It is an unforgivable, you're right. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter whether you forgive me or not. You're dead. Wait, I think I just got the thing that made the Chinese chomping cabbages do even more damage, which is sick because I already love them and what they do. I don't know why I can move them. I'm not really sure what the point of all that was, but okay. successful. I don't need to know. Whoops. Completely missed that. Finally, it was intentional. I wanted to do a second pass.
Revelio.
Landing unavailable. Yeah. So why is there something underwater? Many questions. Not many answers.
Tell you what I...
Husking Den, Fooper Den.
Revelio.
You wouldn't need to concern yourself with such matters. You took Nora Treadwell from us.
No, I didn't.
A student who isn't you're the worst.
No, I didn't, and you can't prove it. You're a chicken now.
What?
And you're just dead.
Your poaching days are over.
You're a chicken now,
Revelio.
and you're just dead. Oh, down here is the Merlin trial. I was like, I'm sure there's something else around.
What do you have in store for me this time?
What are these? Oh, these are the ones you repair, right?
Reparo. Revelio.
Well, I saw that one was at the top here.
Reparo.
There's the other one. Oh, the little puffskins. Sorry, guys. Got the statue by the little den.
Merlin himself would be proud.
The rare one. There was a rare one. That's not what I wanted to do. There.
Revelio.
So there's an ancient magic thing over here. Sort of like in my brain sectioned off. Part of the map to be like, right, cover this stuff for now. Alright, there's money inside that box.
Revelio.
I can't get into it. Okay, there's two inside there. Anything else? Or just those two?
Alohomora. Revelio. Protego. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
I feel like I destroyed that. Can I destroy that stuff by doing the incendio?
Bombarda.
Toilet? Flash it for good luck.
Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. And you go here. Okay. Well, I was going to have to Levioso it for a second, but no.
Incendio!
A lot of spider webs, which does concern me.
Revelio.
Apparently I can't have that one either. There's a couple of items in this game where it's like randomly inside a box or something. The good news is it's usually stuff that it's like, well, it doesn't matter if you actually get this or not.
Revelio. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
There's so many comments from the main character about like, oh, shame I didn't have an audience, shame I didn't have someone to share this with, shame and I just feel like they really did mean to have companions, you know? And then for whatever reason changed their mind. Or ran out of time, or whatever it was, but it is a shame. Alright, there's a camp up here. A bandit camp. Just wondering if it's not where the quest is. Which is good, because it means I can do it. Because I don't want to start that quest right now.
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
Okay. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms, huh?
You're that hippogriff thief.
Hippogriff thief?
You must have.
That's a bold comment from you guys, considering you steal animals. Well, you say the flames consume you, but now you're going to murder your own friend.
Am I supposed to be impressed that you defeated a few trolls? Well, I'm not.
What about now, bro? Are you impressed now?
Think you're funny? That's more like it.
That was so good.
Revelio.
The way he like spun in the air and stuff. So good. Very satisfying. Once you get the little combos going, it's very satisfying. Control. Okay. Elections are going well though. Definitely getting there. You need to do that. I always forget I have them. They're so useful. My Chinese chompers. Cool, well, we made good progress into this area, I think. There's a camp here that I didn't clear. I feel like I should. Yeah, I need to be stopped. I'll clear this camp, I'll sell my stuff, but I'll go back to the room of requirement and do some customization stuff, otherwise I'll forget to do them later. Oh. Mr. River Troll, you got anything cool in your little cave? Anything cool in there? Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh, bro, it must suck to be you. I feel bad. Right. throw a boulder at me, okay? I'll let you throw it. Throw a boulder.
That was a close one.
Slapped him and killed him. I didn't even have to throw it back at him, I just blocked it and it went back and killed him.
Revelio.
Ministry's never done nothing for me, no one. I'll check your pockets after you...
Revelio.
The ministry's never done nothing for me.
Someone messing about.
You've been known to use the dark?
I can't. You've been known to use the dark arts like you're talking to me.
Little git, I shall end you.
You little git, I shall end you. Love that.
Stop right there! Petrificus Totalis!
Petrificus Totalis!
Petrificus Totalis!
Expulso!
Oh. Huh? You manipulated me. You'll answer for this.
You manipulate me.
You little coward!
You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then it was ours. Expulso! You're going to regret that.
Expulso!
Rest in peace.
Revelio.
That's so satisfying. You're doing a playthrough where you use the dark arts. Make the most of Imperia. It's so good, especially if you do the upgrades that increase the amount of damage an Imperia target does. You really do just give them no options, basically. Make them murder all their friends. And it's fun. And it's fun. Right. Now, to actually do what I said I was going to do, and sell some stuff. I thought I might as well because I know there's a shop nearby.
Revelio.
Hey man, yeah, there was a bunch of stuff back here. He's like, yeah, it's mine. Dangerous sink one if it is yours.
Please, have a look.
I will have a look. Maybe I'll go scan all
Thank
this other
you.
stuff.
I hope to see you again.
That's very nice. It's awfully kind of you to say. What? Oh yeah. I have to speak with Natty as part of that quest.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Thanks, Deke. Such a good guy. Did I get much that was better? Nothing in the glove department. Not literally nothing in the glasses department. Didn't find anything. Not the hat. This is better. No, it's not. It's not one I just scanned. Two-tone house. Not better. This is better. Rose riding attire. Very interesting look. Right, what was I wearing? My slate jumper. This. And as far as the scarf goes, I mean, this one's not bad, to be honest. What was I wearing? I was wearing a brown one. Was it brown? I don't even remember. Oh, it was this one. It was this multicolored one. Which also ain't bad. It ain't bad. The loom. The loom. Take me to the loom. Upgrade this. What else was new on? That's two, that's two, that's two, that's two, that's two. That is also two. Right, scarf. Chinese chomping cabbage damage needs to go on with this stuff. The good news is I can go for level 3 with it. Significantly increased, rather than just increased. Oh wait, that was the Imperial. Oh. Okay. I need to reassess what I'm doing. That significantly increases damage by all plants. That significantly increases damage from ancient magic. This significantly increases Chinese chomping cabbage damage. But I do need manipulation 3 on something. I got concentration 3 yet. No, not yet. It's here. Increase damage. Oh, okay, so I had greatly increased damage with Crucio, which actually seemed like it was doing that much more, if I'm honest. Do my ancient magic throw. Bindo, Barda. That's plants, that's Chinese chomping cabbages, that's damage from ancient magic, and then I've got the recharge rate, which I don't think I've got ancient magic. Oh, I do have, no, that's the damage. I thought I had the focus 3 then, and I was like, no, I didn't know. Ancient magic focus, I've only got 2. There's 3. Okay, so that can't be any better. Increase damage of all damage spells. Already got that equipped somewhere. Cruelty. Do I have Cruelty 3? I don't. Significantly increases damage dealt to curse targets, and I do curse people a lot. Maybe significantly increased damage with ancient magic throw would be a solid one. Either that or like laceration or explosive. I use Defender and Bombarder a lot. Well, I probably use Defender the most, but know, not much to go for. Unless I just stick greatly increased damage with Crucio on again.
You should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
I need to make sure I put Imperio somewhere, so maybe I can put that on this. Let's put it here so I know where it is. This is where it was before. That significantly increases plants. That is Imperio. This is ancient magic damage. This is normal damage. Magic fill rate. So the only thing I'm missing is cruelty 2, which I'm not sure I'm that bothered about keeping. What do I take instead? Ancient magic already feels really strong, so I don't think I need that. I mean, I could do manipulation again, twice the amount. Let's do control. The ancient magic throw. Cool. It's sometimes overwhelming to look at it like that. I actually feel like I'd rather look at it like this. So significantly increased damage from ancient magic, significantly increased damage by plants, greatly increased ancient magic fill rate, because we don't have significantly. Hero target does significantly increase damage, which is good. Greatly increased damage of all damage, because we don't have the significant one, the 3. And control is significantly increased damage with ancient magic throw. I think that's pretty solid. I'm happy with that. Bro, are you good? You're dropping stuff all over the floor, man. I don't know if you realize you were doing that, but you are. Okay, right. Where do I want to be to wrap up? To pick up again tomorrow. Might as well be down in this area. Maybe here? I've got a map I need to find its location for. That might be the first thing we do when we're back. It feels like a good first thing to get on with. But we'll also keep visiting these flue flames. Not that many left to get now. Hell yeah. Okay guys, that is going to be it for tonight's stream. Thank you for hanging out. I know that I do a lot of exploring and side stuff, so if you like that stuff, it's good. But if you're really here for the main story, I'm sorry that I'm always in that. I did a few they were side missions, but they were like character story missions today. But I am trying to get the platinum on this, so I'm going for that 100%. So I do have to take some time to do some side exploring stuff. And the way I play games, I really like to get if I'm gonna platinum it, I like to if it's possible, finish the game with the platinum. So when the last story thing pops, then you get the plat then as well. I like that. It's satisfying. Not all games let you do it, but when they do, I like that. This one, I think I can do it, so I'm going to try my best to do it. But yeah, so a lot of that is collecting, doing the collection stuff. Everything else feels like it will happen fairly naturally, the way I play games. The only other ones are having to do the different playthroughs with the different houses, but I think I've only got to get... You don't have to finish them, you just have to get to a certain point. It's about I don't know, a quarter of the way in, maybe not even that, of the story. So if you just focus on the story, it doesn't take that long. And the only one I've got to do it with is a Gryffindor now. I've done the other ones, so looking forward to playing more of this, to be honest. Whether it's side stuff or story, I have a lot of fun with this game. that's going to be it for me, though, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I love and appreciate you very, very much, and I hope you know that I do. Please, please do take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Should be back tomorrow night, hopefully for friendship games, but if no one's really around, could be more of this. Saturday night, again, I'm not entirely sure. It could be more of this. I don't know if Becky is coming or not, but if she is here, if we have plans, it might be that I don't stream or whatever, just depending on like how it all works out, because obviously if we have plans and we decide to, like, you know, do some stuff, like go out for a dinner and a movie or something, then it might be that stream doesn't happen. So I will keep you guys updated. But expect at least to stream tomorrow night. And yeah, I'll let you guys know about Saturday. And then, as usual, Sunday I don't really stream. Monday is a fresh new week. We'll be back again. I do have TikToks and YouTube Shorts up on the TikTok and YouTube Shorts channels. So check them out if you would like to. And I also... I've been trying to upload stream VODs on there, but sometimes I get a bit behind with it, you know, but... same with the TikToks and Shorts, to be honest, but I'll try and get another TikTok and Short up over the weekend. I might have to edit it tomorrow, so that I have... because otherwise I might not have time over the weekend. But yeah. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Take care. I'll see you soon. Peace.